And I didn't do a ton of attack spells this time, so I would be right now. My plan is like fly,
Yeah.
which probably won't help the best.
All right.
Probably won't help the best in this series.
So we're back again. We had some connection issues. He's like, I can recruit a few, but I've been locked in that mansion for so long, I don't know who'd be willing to help us anymore.
Mm. Well, with that,
Mario, didn't you have
Jet.
like an army of ninjas?
He did, but they were mostly just like not well trained people that can help very much. And he's mostly,
So they're like militia.
yeah, they're low levels that aren't going to be able to help you too much in like hardcore infiltration.
There is yeah. Hey Mario, where did you get the ooze from?
It's like, oh, that, well, I tried to do some experiments. It didn't go so well. When you mix a certain amount of mushrooms into magic goo, it just kind of turns into that. But the
Is that
results
something
can be
Luigi
very
could do?
random. Sorry, what was that?
Well, as this is going on, Jet reaches into this pack that he has and pulls out what looks to be like this ripped, tattered flag. And on it, it has the symbol of Bowser's Kingdom. And there's blood splattered across it, which is from the blood of his family. He takes it out and he holds it in his hand and then hands it over to Luigi and tells him to go south to Jet's homeland and bring this to a man named Khajiit and tell him to meet us at the walls of the kingdom in 1 week.
He says, very well. And he nods his head, and his Luigi, with his monstrous size, grabs it and he just takes off running.
Perfect.
Was it smart to send him alone? He was in a mansion for a while. He may not be the best at social
The
interaction.
dude's like level 20. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a little overpowered, but he can manage, I think. Hopefully.
We could say that. So how about Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo go with Luigi? Leonardo and Mario come with us.
All right. So you guys are going to
Oh,
infiltrate through the sewers to get into Bowser's kingdom to attack the armory today.
correct.
All right. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I'm still confused. Who was Splinter?
Splinter has not popped up yet.
I thought Splinter was Mario wearing Splinter's armor. Or no.
No, that's I think a Master Splinter, like the rat. So the Shredder was Mario.
Yes, I was thinking Shredder. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm just making my notes.
yeah. Let's see. I think yeah, this'll work. All right. I just have to hide some areas to make it so you guys can get through these sewers. I may be reusing a map, but I don't think either of you happen
That's
to
fine.
have played on that one. All right.
I don't know. Me and him are in a lot of sessions.
Yeah. So you do wind up getting to the point where you are ready to pack up and travel. Do you want to buy anything in town or do any shopping before you leave?
I did I get the disguise self kit?
Yes, you can buy the disguise self kit.
All right. I want to get the disguise self kit, and if there's any money left over, a couple of health potions, so I
Okay.
don't have to have that in my spells.
Let me disguise self kit would probably run 10 gold, maybe.
Okay.
And
So I'll do. Go ahead.
I'm looking up the potion costs.
I think it's like 25 for a regular one. I
What
don't
level
know.
of healing? Like, there's multiple types of healing potions.
Yeah, there's great. I'm just gonna grab the greater. I
There's
think
Yeah.
because that.
Greater healing potions usually cost between 200 and 250 gold.
Oh, all right.
Regular healing potions cost
Well,
50
I'll just
a
take.
piece.
All right, I'll take one regular healing potion. Then,
All right, one regular
which will
healing
put me down to
potion
4.
and one disguise kit. Cool. You're gonna try and use the disguise kit to make your human self look like a turtle.
Yes.
All right.
How is that gonna work?
I want to paint my face green, bro. Go with it.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Yeah, you'll put on like a prosthetic face and try and mold it here and there. See if it works. We'll figure out through a series
Takes me
of
like an
checks.
hour as I come out. I look. Yeah. Takes me like an hour to come out looking like Leo's cousin that they left in the basement and stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, you might look like a sloth version of a Ninja Turtle, but maybe it'll work. So,
Here, I'll give you this. Come on, first roll of the game. So
Help action?
14 right now for my deception.
yep, 14
Just to
for
start.
deception.
Does the help action work at all in this?
Yeah, I think being a changeling, you've gotten pretty used to. I mean, you're very recently a changeling, but you're pretty used to molding your face already. So I can say that you'd be able to help and give him advantage. You can make another deception check.
Okay.
We'll see how good your makeup is. 18, pretty good. You might not be able to pass if you're like in very close proximity, but at a glance you'll be able to pull it off. And with that, you do wind up
That's
getting.
all I need.
Yeah, you do take a cart to the edge of town, or to the edge of the kingdom, and you can see this very large, imposing kingdom off in the distance. But you do see that there are some water runoffs, and that's where Mario leads you.
Okay.
Where is... Huh. So you can go ahead and place yourselves on this map at the bottom, as you are now entering the sewers.
I just gotta go ahead and keep going. I just gotta change the size of everybody's name things here.
Yep. Hold on, let me put it down. You can find a map, part of the map that I labeled them. So I changed myself into a turtle, so. There.
Nice.
Now you look like a very old turtle. Let me see if I can bring up.
With quarterstaff. That's my main thing.
And we'll have Mario in there with you. Which I love that picture of Mario. And let me find Leo.
Where did you get that picture from?
I just tried to find like a dark version of Mario, and that kind of just miraculously popped up.
It's pretty good. Really good, honestly.
All right.
All right, so we can be in this room then, I take it, right?
Yeah, this is
Really?
like the main entrance. There's definitely some water flowing through, and in general, just ignore most like statues and doorways and stuff, because this is basically like open caverns.
Gotcha.
So Mario does look down at this like schematics, and he's like, "Oh, we go left," and he starts guiding you through.
Left, you said?
Yeah.
I'm just going to... Jet, for the remainder of this travel, is going to stay behind Mario as he's working his way through. And...
Leo and I should probably be in the front, so if we get spotted, we're seen first, and you two have time to hide.
Yes! Nat 20 on a stealth roll.
Well, you are very stealthy in the back, which is probably helpful. As you start making your way through...
And before you go further, RJ, I want to ready an action for Firebolt.
Okay.
if anything hostile comes out.
Yeah, as
If
you're trying
anything
to be
hostile comes out as you're working through here.
Yeah, so you are readying a firebolt, and as you are like
Yes.
getting your spell together just to have it ready in your hand, Leviathan like falls through a grate and slams into the next room, and you hear this like loud echoing bang just echoing
Jet,
through.
Jet whispers under his breath, like, I think I liked him better when he was a blob.
And with that, I need to find something that you guys are going to run into down here, because obviously that alerts people.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario,
Do I
get
get a-
behind us. You're technically a wanted criminal, so.
Can I, do I get a surprise round? Something's gonna...
You might. We'll see.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, DM, I got it.
All right. I really need to find some sort of token. Let's look at this.
Just pick one and call it something else.
Wait, am I like in a grate right now?
Yes, you are stuck. You are stuck.
Okay. Well, I'm just in the hole.
Well, you were in front, right? So you'd be like here. Would be my assumption.
I don't know what this is from, but it's hilarious as far as an image, so I'm just gonna oh, never mind. Yeah.
Did somebody just join?
Hey, did I miss
Yes. Yes, hurry up, get in here. Let's
Yeah.
go. We're in the sewers, we're attacking the thing and doing stuff. Move your butt.
We're attacking the armory in Bowser's like kingdom. We went with Mario and Shredder. Luigi and the others went to recruit some people.
Mario and Leonardo. Luigi and the other Ninja Turtles have taken a banner from Jet and are hauling ass back to his homeland to get in touch with his uncle so that they can bring the army here. We are headed in to attack the armory so we can eliminate any kind of equipment or stuff that they might have to set up the next attack that we will do in our next session against the barracks.
I sincerely apologize, my friends. I am driving. I thought the session was tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
No
I
problem.
love you both, and I miss you all.
It's cool. It's cool. Trust me, I do this to RJ once a month.
Yeah.
All right. I'm RJ. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's totally no problem. Shit happens. All right. As I try and find the appropriate.
He's trying to find tokens for us because
I did find
Leviathan tricked.
Yeah, I found tokens.
So you got time.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, so we could just pretend I'm an old man who got stuck in a hole.
Yeah, right now you kind of fell through this old wickery
and then
grate.
we'll like, and then when they help me out, you guys can sneak attack him and just put him in the hole, then we drown him or something.
Yeah. Dispose of the bodies. RJ, while you are digging around looking for stuff, I hate to steal some brain time, but how big is this room?
Well,
Do I need a perception check?
The grate that opened up, it turns into another corner that you haven't been able to see around yet. Actually, let's go ahead and just make some initiative rolls so that we have them available.
So is it he dropped through? Is that what I'm gonna think?
No,
he
so
dropped through. Plunk, he's in a room below us.
No, so there was a big metal grate in front of you. It was like just to basically catch debris in the sewer, and as you guys were like trying to get all stealthy, he essentially just fell right through it and it clanged open and all the debris flew everywhere. So that's where you're at.
Okay. So he's still in the same room with us. He didn't fall through to another level.
Yeah, he just fell to right there. And that's it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to use this turn to stealthily move to like behind him. As he Mario and Leonardo, while they are allies in this, Leviathan has slowly grown onto Jet. And seeing his friend fall through this gate and be alerted, he nimbly leaps across to get right behind where he is to try to cover his back.
Okay. And as you leap across, you do see, where is this one? This one goes here. You see something peek out around the corner and just let out this screeching roar as
I'm gonna attack it. Can I hit it?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. As in, since you had the firebolt ready, it pops around the corner, and you get one firebolt at advantage because it wasn't expecting something to be ready to just get blasted.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, with another
I
nat
should
20.
have cast pass mode, Chase.
You should have, but
Let's
it's
take
done.
this moment to remind everybody to please subscribe to D&D Build so you can learn to roll 3 nat 20s in your next game.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage for your
Purple.
critted firebolt.
Roll twice. Come on, do it again.
That is twice.
Six
Oh, yeah.
and 7. So, quick math. 13
13. And
plus. Oh wait, it didn't add my thing. So 13 plus 9 for my hit. Hit DC attack. So 13 plus 9.
all right.
Whatever that is. 20. I can't do math. I got excited. 20.
Okay.
23. 23 damage.
23.
23 damage. I'll
All
do
right.
it.
So you deal 23 damage to the initial mutated.
Yeah.
It's like a giant mutated rat that just looks horrific.
Okay.
And
Hopefully, fire damage doesn't make it do something crazy.
it
Didn't
does
think about
not.
that. As he like rips it off, he's like, "Oh shit, ooze stuff."
And you blast it right in the face, and then it starts coming closer, but makes it to right. Actually, it only makes it to right there. Then the next one is up, and it gets to right here. Now it's your turn, Jet.
All right. So bonus action, blade song.
Okay.
Sure that's activated so I can count it. Okay. All right. So now because we leveled up, I got a +4 to my AC. So just for you to know, RJ, my armor is now 20.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm gonna use, because my blade song's active, I'm gonna use one of my attacks to do a cantrip, and I will do Witch Bolt. So the first one that I attacked,
That's a cantrip?
Witch Bolt, yeah.
No, Witch Bolt is definitely a first level
Oh
spell.
wait. Oh no, you're right. Yep, you're sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. All right, let me get my right thing here. All right. Cantrip. All right, so I'll just do the firebolt again. I'll hit him with a second one,
Okay.
and that'll be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 will definitely hit.
So this would be 13 plus 9 for my hit or my attack thing. So 23 again, right? Yeah.
Yep.
23 fire damage
All right.
for a second. And then
So
is he still alive?
he is. So how do you get the 23? What are you adding to make the 23?
Well, all right, that's what I wanted to ask. So for my maybe that doesn't apply to firebolt. Okay, just go with the 13 then.
Okay.
Just go with the 13. So 13 and 13. 26 total damage from the last 2 attacks.
Okay.
All right.
So you
he's still
blast
alive.
it over and over again, and it is still alive. Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to. Do I gotta do an acrobatics? I'm gonna try to leap over him that's in this grate to land here and use my second attack as a melee attack.
Okay. Go ahead and make the melee attack.
Okay. Do you want acrobatics to leap over him or no?
No, he's flat on his face. He's a turtle right now, so you can essentially just step on his shell and walk over him.
All right, sounds good. Here we go. Rolling for hit with my rapier. 12.
A 12 does not hit. Oh, actually, a 12 does hit.
Okay. After blasting him twice with the 2 firebolt, I leap over top of Leviathan, slashing him with my rapier, and deal 4 damage.
Yep, it's not a lot, but it's still something.
So 20. What was it? 26 plus 4, 30 total damage.
Cool. You deal 30 damage in the first round, which is pretty solid. Leviathan, you are currently on your belly.
My movement to stand up.
Yes, you use half your movement to stand up.
And let me check, because looking at this, I'm looking at a creature right now. Hold on.
Counteract.
I cast Tidal Wave.
Of course you cast Tidal Wave. You always cast Tidal Wave.
I hit the 2 that are like right in front of Jet. I hit them both.
Yeah. And to answer Counteract's question, so we have Mario and Leonardo that are trying to infiltrate Bowser's kingdom, but they are not players. The players are Leviathan, who is currently the Uguay, and Jet. Leviathan is a druid, and Jet is a human hexblade blade singer. And the things they're fighting are mutated rats as they're trying to make their way through the sewers into Bowser's kingdom. And you cast Tidal Wave. DC 16. Let me roll. We got 2 failures. So you do 19 damage. So yeah, they're...
Because they come around the corner.
Wait, hold on. Actually, can I stay prone?
If you want to stay prone,
that way Mario and Leonardo can get over me.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually still need to roll.
So how about instead of prone, how about you just duck? Why don't you just like duck inside of the?
Can I do that?
Thing? Yeah, you can. D&D, of course you can. Just say you kneel.
I mean, you don't. I mean, yes, you can kneel down. You just don't have the ability to like retract into your shell like a turtle because you're technically actually a changeling. But you can retract, like take a knee. So you can use half your speed to stand up. Yeah.
And then I just like get on my knees so that they can get over me.
Okay. So yeah, you're huddled down and you cast Tidal Wave and blast them. They're both knocked prone. I'm going to turn them sideways so that way I can remember that. And I'm going to redo the order because I didn't add. Cool. And then it's Leo's turn. And he comes in, he jumps over, and he kind of tries to stick around the corner to get at this thing that is currently prone. It would be disadvantage, but he is prone, so it's not disadvantage. And he...
Can Jet like kind of like hug the wall right now as this Tidal Wave spell just blasted out? That way there he's got like clean line of sight.
Yeah, it's not that it's the line of sight issue. It's just that like he's trying to like get at it at a weird angle. So he's just it's just causing some issues. But he still manages to land 3 hits because he's dual wielding because he's Leonardo, of course. Let's use these.
I knew it was a good idea to bring him. Jet's thinking that to himself as he's watching it.
And as he's slashing away at this thing and dealing a pretty considerable amount of damage, it dies and splits open, and all of these like parasitic worms spill out.
I knew it. Oh, I knew it. You know what? I do this to my players all the time. I should have knew better.
And with that, Jet, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You got it, sir. Hang on 1 second. Dex save?
Yeah.
Straight up. That's going to be 14.
14, you manage to save as all these worms come splashing onto you, but you manage to swat them all away. And you just start stomping on them and crushing them and hearing these squelching bursting sounds that are just
At the same
absolutely
time,
gross.
Leonardo's over in the corner stomping on him too, like, my bad, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But
Brian feels like throwing up because she's on the ground as they're coming out.
you just see you see like a worm come really close to Leviathan's face, and then it just gets stomped on by a turtlefoot. And now
As you just hear,
yeah. You just hear that gagging sound that I don't want to do on stream because otherwise some people hear that and then they immediately start gagging.
yes, I know. I thought about it afterwards.
It's okay. And then another one comes charging out and jumps over. Let's see if it has any issues with that. It does not. And it goes in to attack Jet with its claws.
All right, reaction shield.
All right, it tries to come at you and claw.
So, 25 AC.
Tries to hit at the 25 AC, and it's just like hitting this invisible barrier in front of you, and you see these claws come really close to your face, but then just like right at the surface, and you can see these like weird hands, and when you see it up close, you can see that they're kind of like festering from the parasite within them.
It's like Resident Evil rat.
Exactly. And then another one comes but is stuck behind, almost as if they're perfectly lined up for some sort of ability. And with that, Mario peeks around. Mario peeks around the corner, and he's just like, "It's a me," and then he throws this fireball in there, and it explodes, and we have all three of them fail to a fireball.
Nice.
Reconnecting there. I don't even know what I would make Mario in this situation, but I know I made him on my channel before, and he was more of like a monk druid thing. So
yeah, I know. I actually I looked into it before we started playing. So I looked into your video and I checked out Mario, and I was like, he's strong.
Yeah. And with that, he deals 28 damage, roasting the one on the ground a decent amount. They're all still mostly alive, although the one on the ground is pretty well cooked. It's just not quite dead yet.
Yeah, I assumed with the 30 damage I delivered to one and it didn't die, I'm assuming that they're closer to 40 HP.
Yeah. The other one stands up and just tries to vomit parasitic worms towards Jet. So Jet, I need you to make another deck save.
I'm filming now. Yeah. 21.
You do manage to save, and you like dodge this stream of worms that comes towards you, and it splatters against the wall, and you like smack at it with your sword, and on the flat side of your you have a rapier, so it doesn't really have.
I'll use fire. I'll just use fire.
Yeah, your hand is just glowing with fire and roast it.
As it vomits towards me, I just kind of dodge out of the way, and Jet's hand like erupts with this fire, wipes it across the wall. And all these crispy brown, it stinks. It smells so bad. Leviathan feels like puking again.
And with that, it is your turn.
Okay. Now, with that, I am going to cast. Let me just make sure I got my P's and Q's. I know what I want to do. I want to cast Web.
Okay.
So that'll be my action. Let me see. Conjure effect. Creatures are flammable. Any? All right. So they're still burning. Yes or no?
No. It was just like an instant blast.
All right. So let me cast it.
DC 16 deck save. I mean, they're all in the web either way. We got one failure, one
so
failure,
with the
two failures.
Do you want me to share the info on it?
No, that's fine. But the one in the middle saves, but the other two fail.
All right. So they're Now let me see. I don't think I have. I'll use my bonus action and I will cast X
Okay.
on
I don't think
this one.
you can't cast a spell with a
Can I
bonus
not?
action, and yeah, there's some weird rule about the action economy not allowing you to cast two
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't
actual
know
spells.
because it's bonus action for Hex.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why I was.
I think it's a weird rule, but it's
All right.
there
Well,
to.
then I will just. I got you. That's fine. I won't argue. I'll use my bonus action instead. Can I Misty Step,
No, because that's a spell too.
or is that's frozen? All right. I mean, what are bonus actions for anyway?
Yeah, it's basically if you wanted to like
Dodging,
I mean, if you used a
rogues and
cantrip,
monks.
if you used a cantrip, you
Right.
could still cast a spell as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, no, but web's in action. So,
Yeah.
um, I got nothing else that's not a spell that I can bonus action. So I guess let me just I will ready my reaction to dodge,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
Dodge is
So
an
anything that
action as
attacks
well.
me.
Unless dodge is an
Oh.
action as well, unless you happen to be a monk.
All right. Well, I'll just sit here, look pretty.
Yep. But they're still stuck, except for the one in the middle who is stuck by default because he's stuck between two people. Yeah.
Right.
Shillelagh is an option.
They're
But
they're also now very flammable.
yes, they are super
as Jet
flammable.
casts this out, as Jess casts this out, and they're all now stuck in what looks like this metallic, silvery, bluish hue, silly putty looking web. He yells out, "Burn them!"
And with that,
That
it is who's. I gotta bring up the turn order. It is Uguay's turn, aka Leviathan's turn.
right. Well, since you just cast web and they're restrained, let's see. I look over to Jet and I'm just like, thank you, and I cast tidal wave. You'll have disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
The two that are restrained have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be.
Meaning they
They
can be
can't move.
restrained and prone, and then
Yeah,
they're
they-
knocked down. They're stuck.
and
on
they
the floor.
can't get up because they're restrained.
Yeah. So they all fail, and they're all knocked prone, and you deal an 18 damage, and just the one in the middle dies, and the other two are pretty severely beaten up and currently laying down and restrained.
Is the web still in effect with his tidal wave?
Yes.
Okay.
There might be a rule against that, but I'm gonna say it's fine. It's there.
Well, that's why I was asking.
Yeah. And then Leo goes in to stab, and he has advantage on everything. So I get to roll rapid fire. He does manage to attack all 3 times, and he kills this one. And then
Nice.
the other one
Jet
is
kind of like gives him a knuckle bump as he's coming through too. Like, he's really starting to like Leo.
and the other one is restrained and unable to get up. And then Mario just kind of leans in, does produce flame, and hurls it in. And that one catches on fire, and you hear just squealing and squealing and squealing. That one burns up, but the one that did get stabbed, I almost forgot. Jet, you need to make a dexterity saving throw as parasitic worms burst from it.
Boy, y'all are really testing my abilities today.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I'm coming through though.
Yep.
Dirty 20, boys.
You managed to
30-20.
dodge it, and with that, you have killed the mutated rat things in this sewer, and you get to
Let's go.
continue on your way.
Leviathan, nice.
Are worms alive?
No, I'm burning them up. Jet's burning them up.
Oh, okay.
When I'm like dodging out of the way, I'm hitting these things with like this side Kamehameha fireball wave thing.
And
Leviathan considers eating one for a second, and I'm just like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
no.
didn't.
I mean, if you want a
Leviathan, like,
parasite,
looking at- as Leviathan's like looking at it, and Jet is well aware of her tendencies to eat the weirdest things, he just kind of like steps on that one, and then puts his hand down to offer it to Leviathan to help her up out of the grate.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I get out.
And with that, you all stand up. You're all dusting each other off, and nobody's taken any damage. You've used some spell slots, but that's it. So you do manage to be able to make your way through into another corridor in these sewers.
are
With
we,
that, I'm gonna.
Today only
One
we're
second,
here.
sorry. I want to roll my stealth again. That's gonna be 19 to stealth.
Okay.
And Jet, this time, if nobody has any objections, I want to take the lead here. So are each block 5?
Yeah. But you don't have to stay in turn order at the moment. So
I know. I'm just so I can. I'm gonna move to here. That's gonna be my max movement, and then I want to do a perception check to see what I can see in the room.
Sure.
Before, Jet doesn't go into the room. He kind of creeps up to where the doorway is here before it opens up, stuck against the side of the wall, moving extremely, extremely carefully. And he looks into the room. What do I see?
So you look into the room, and hey, Binho. But yes, you look into the room, and there's these pillars, and they seem to be large metallic pipes that are all going into the ground, and they are probably channeling some sort of water. And then you see a wrought iron fence type gate that seems to be opening into 2 different corridors. And Mario and Leo, I almost wish you hadn't chosen Leo, just because I keep wanting to say Mario and Luigi. But Mario looks down.
Take a sticky note and put it by the computer.
Yeah. Mario unrolls his schematics of the area, and he starts tracing it, and he says, all right, we go this way. And he points in to the left.
All right, so Jet will move to here,
What's
maintaining my stealth.
So this was a map for a hello Bard. This was a map for some sort of altar, but I'm gonna say that is just one big pipe.
Okay, I cast guidance.
It's like a generator. Think of it like a generator.
Yeah.
Like some big pipe generator pump thing. It's a big pump.
Okay, I got an 11.
Yeah. So Leviathan has an 11 on his stealth check, and bonjour counteract, as everybody just wants to come in and say hello.
Can I give him advantage, as we've spent a lot of time traveling together. By now, he should be able to see the way that Jet moves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah, okay.
It didn't help.
Pass without trace to make it a 21.
If you want to use your pass without trace, you can.
Yeah.
It is up to you.
I'll just use my wild shape next combat, so I don't really need any spell slots.
All right. Counteract is suggesting you jump directly into the pipe, but
So it's a.
I don't know how that's going to work out.
We're gonna thank
Go
you.
down or up?
Thank you, counteract. But we're gonna follow Luigi or Mario's map.
Yeah.
Appreciate that,
And
buddy.
hello, head ninja.
I
Yes.
just drop dick down the pipe.
You're dropping what down the pipe?
Just a rock or anything.
Oh,
here.
yeah, you can.
He said they're pumping water through it, so if you were to try to put a rock in it, you're gonna blow us up and flood us all.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I'll just follow Mari.
So
Wait, we could try flood the armory.
if you wanted to try, you could ask Mario if that's possible. But he opens this
Mario.
latch, and it opens into an area. Hello, I'm lurking while preparing a one-shot goblin village attack for some friends. That is a great one-shot to use. So you see in this
So as
area.
this is happening,
Go ahead.
sorry, as this is happening and Leviathan is doing her thing, Mario kind of walks over and he opens the gate and he's looking back at it. Jet's puts his hand on Mario's shoulder and he's look, she's been through a lot. Just should be fine. Come on.
So he opens up, and this one's more of like a full blown like hatch that would be sealing off a pipe area. And he opens it, and there is rushing water that you would basically have to jump into. And he looks over at you guys, and he's like, "Here's the fun part. We get to jump in." And he just jumps in, goes wah, or I can't even make my voice that high, but he goes wahoo and jumps in, and he gets like rushed away.
All right, so I have advantage on any acrobatics checks, and I get a 21.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps anything.
It helps you manage to be able to like swim properly and get oriented in this rushing water.
Like Jet stands in front of this rushing water, like backwards, and just spreads his arms out wide, smiles, and falls into the thing, and he gets sucked up and away.
Okay.
All right, well, let's do this. I hop in. Just shell first.
All right.
Leviathan's never been a total before, so she wants to see what the shell does. It never actually does anything.
I do. I like it. I like it. I do. I like the way you're going with it. It's fun.
All right. I am clearing off a map right now for you guys to use because I.
Take your time, RJ. We're not in a rush.
Where is?
When we set these sessions up, my family and everybody knows, like, it's blocked out. It could take as long as it takes. Do what you got to do, RJ. Don't rush for us.
Let's see. Refresh. And what are we going to use as the armory? We're going to use this.
The one we used that map that we used when we skipped all of your combats was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We just use that because we never actually used it for.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. You can go ahead and use that one. We only know 3 hallways in that one. We just use pass without trace and stealth
that
through
may be
everything.
more fitting for the barracks, but
I don't know. Either way, it is what it is. But
I have a perfect.
While this is going on, is it like do we come out on the other side, and are we immediately going to be in the armory, or is there a small buffer zone?
You will be. Actually, let me double check this map.
Let me ask a question to the DM. Would it be an opportunity for us to kind of take like a short rest right here?
It would be, yes.
All right. So as we come out the other side, after getting through the sewers and everything, Jet is going to suggest like we slow up and get our bearings, and I'm gonna take a short rest.
All right. So you wind up taking a short rest because this is like the most safe you're gonna be.
all right.
Yeah, exactly. With the background that Jet has in the military, he knows when it's time to sharpen your blades and refill your pockets.
Cool. So you do wind up, actually, and I found the perfect map to use. So